Hi Chargers, Charger families and community. It's Richard Zimmerman, the principal at Marysville Getchell High School, here with another quick charge. Cannot believe it's just a few days away till the start of the 22-23 school year. So excited to be welcoming students back in just a few days. We're looking forward to greeting all of our new and returning students back on campus before you know it. But we're still working this year on rebuilding that Charger culture. I mentioned it a little bit last time, but being in distance learning, in hybrid learning, and then last year back in in-person learning during a pandemic has been a struggle. It's been stressful, and it's had a pretty big impact on all of us. It's also had a pretty big impact on our school. Last year we saw all over the place vandalism, an increase in vandalism in our restrooms, in the public areas, all around the grounds. We saw graffiti, we saw destruction of property, and we saw trash. We need to work on changing that. This school isn't just your school, it's the community's school. We need to be good stewards of the community's property. That takes each one of us doing our part to make sure that we leave the campus better than when we found it. To help with that, at the start of the school year, the main floor restrooms in each of the 4 buildings will be available for student use. However, the restrooms on the 1st floor and on the 3rd floors will be locked during the school day. So all students still have access to the restrooms. We'll all just simply have to use the ones on the main floor. Another thing that will help us to rebuild and strengthen that Charger culture is being in school on time every day throughout the school year. Last year, I saw an increase in the number of families that were taking time off during the school year to be together. While I am all for families doing things together as a family, there's really a time and a place for that. Yes, there are emergencies that are going to come up, but for the most part, we need to make sure that we're taking those family trips, those family getaways, those family vacations during non-school times, such as during winter break, spring break, and during the summer. When students are not here, learning is still going on, teaching is still going on, school is still going on. So there could be a detrimental impact on your education if you're not here. It's that simple. So please, if at all possible, we need to make sure that we're scheduling those times away from school when school's not in session. And the same thing goes for being in school on time each and every day, each and every period. Every minute we're late is a minute we'll never get back. So we need to do our best to be in class as much as is humanly possible. Now, speaking of being in school on time, we are changing the start time to school. That's been publicized and mentioned before already, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned it again. School this year will be starting at 7:45 each morning, Monday through Friday. On Fridays, school will be getting out a little bit earlier, but the normal end time will be 2:30 from Monday through Thursday. Fridays, school will be getting out at 1 o'clock. So what does that mean for you? Well, high school students get to sleep in just a little bit longer. However, they'll be in school just a little bit longer. So when you come in the mornings, especially during those first couple of weeks, especially those first few days, if you are driving your student, or students, if you're driving yourselves to school, you're going to have to leave a little bit earlier. Those first few days are very, very hectic. There's usually lines all the way down the hill. So please, get out the door a little bit earlier, get to school a little bit earlier so you can be in class on time. On Friday, we'll welcome all of our students back. But this Thursday is just for freshmen. This Thursday is our Link Crew Day. So you want to make sure that if you are a freshman, you're here because there's going to be a lot of really neat activities for you to do. You get the whole campus all to yourselves. And then, like I said, all students will be here on Friday. To help also with the large number of students, if you were here last year, you knew that lunches were a little bit hectic. This year we're going to try to alleviate some of that. We're going to be instituting 3 lunches this year. So please, when you get to class in the morning, either on Thursday or on Friday, you need to figure out or learn which lunch you'll be going to. And it'll be going by your 4th period class. So when you get to 4th period, that first day, you'll know you're either supposed to be at lunch right then or you'll be in class. More information will be coming out. A lot more information is going to be coming out this week regarding those lunches. But that should help a lot with students being able to get their lunch in a timely manner and find a place to eat. This first week of school is going to be action-packed. Friday is our very first football game. You want to pay attention to those announcements, to the bulletin. There's going to be a lot more information coming out about not just football, but all of the other activities that we have going on here at Getchell. I am enjoying the last couple of days we get away, but this next week, it's all about school. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, freshmen, and for the rest of our students, looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Until then, make each and every day a great day the Charger way.